Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 10 in the New King James Version for May 10th, 2023. Hiding in the car just after sunset. Sorry for the lighting. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is the grief of his mother. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord will not allow the righteous soul to famish, but he casts away the desire of the wicked. He who has a slack hand becomes poor, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. He who gathers in summer is a wise son. He who sleeps in harvest is a son who causes shame. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise in heart will receive commands, but a prating fool will fall. He who walks with integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his ways will become known. He who winks the eye causes trouble, but a prating fool will fall. The mouth of the righteous is a well of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sins. Wisdom is found on the lips of him who is understanding, but a rod is for the back of him who's devoid of understanding. Wise people store up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. The labor of the righteous leads to life, the wages of the wicked to sin. He who keeps instruction is in the way of life, but he who refuses correction goes astray. Whoever hides hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. In the multitude of words, sin is not lacking, but he who restrains his lips is wise. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver, the heart of the wicked is worth little. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of wisdom. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. To do evil is like sport to a fool, but a man of understanding has wisdom. The fear of the wicked will come upon him, and the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the whirlwind passeth by, the wicked is no more, but the righteous has an everlasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the lazy man to those who send him. The fear of the Lord prolongs days, but the years of the wicked will be shortened. The hope of the righteous will be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked will perish. The way of the Lord is strength for the upright, but the destruction will come to the workers of iniquity. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not inhabit the earth. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked what is perverse. So, man, there's one in the middle here, and it's like this one, 10:23. To do evil is like sport to a fool, but a man of understanding has wisdom. Even my kid, doing history and doing his homeschool lessons, are like, man, people are cruel. People are not nice to each other and do horrible things. And it's like, yeah, better to learn that now, I suppose. And it always just strikes me, Where is it? About the tongue. I gotta apologize to my kiddos. I've been on edge since I got up this morning, so said a couple things I shouldn't have, and I try to keep it real and keep it live as far as telling them I'm sorry. But I just kind of fussed at them because I was trying to beat the sunset and need to go and apologize. But it's like I did have to ask, like, are you specifically disobeying, to provoke me? Is there something you need? Do you need some kind of attention from me that you're doing this? Because you're doing stuff, both of them, that you're not supposed to be doing. You've been told today. So my response, and then me teaching them. So, difficult days parenting is. The mouth of the righteous is a well of life. That's how I want to speak to my kids and my wife and my friends and my family. I want to speak righteousness to people and be a well of life to them. Not a whole lot else to say. I need to go bathe some kiddos, but better to do this than in the middle of the night by streetlight and barely be able to hold my eyes open. It was a rough night last night. I mean, the hand of the diligent, but at the same time, I got to watch. I can't fall asleep at the wheel either, so that'll just cause way more problems than it does me working. So it's a balance. Wisdom is knowing when to call it a night and when to not drive, but if I gotta go out and record this video, I'm going out. Even if I go to my spot, record it, and go home. But at the same time, like, I'm doing my absolute best to not miss any days, and had a day where I missed the upload, so my bad. And then getting comments on the daily verse about, like, did you just wake up? And it's like, kind of. I was half asleep, so I digress. Wise people store up knowledge. Every day I'm trying to learn. My kids, I joke with them, they love to read books. When does dad get to read books? I love to read books, but I'm always laundry, dishes, food, other food, baby food. So reading a book is hard. I listen to a lot of stuff. I listen to a lot of pastors and preachers. Mark Driscoll, Paul Walker, Paul Washer, right? Murder in that, sorry. And a whole litany of people. Those are the two I was listening to today. Oh. Between the error and that, we'll call it done. Go with God and be blessed.